That's all you got. Really.
No. What I'm telling you that for is that is the reason I do not take chances on spilling knowledge, though somehow I managed to make messes even still. Something I'm working on.
Probably started with the beheading of me, but you know, that could have been avoided.
Certainly could have. I see that now.
Maybe if you didn't meddle in things you weren't supposed to meddle in, like my love life, I wouldn't get pissed. But Papa says the pettiness must stop. Which obviously means there is a bigger reason why we're both fucking here, and it's not just to play house.
No. Certainly is not.
As you say that, Saravan, your shackles tingle for a second and then stop. A reminder.
Are you alright?
I am more trapped than I've ever been in my entire life.
Tell me. What do the shackles do?
They burn at my flesh, they tug me down to the ground. Like a dog. I nearly drowned at the bottom of that lake. Something kept pulling me down. Couldn't get up. They're heavy. They glow. I don't see any markings, or runes or anything, but they glow.
As you say that, with a 14, you remember that Arn has said when looking that he had seen some sort of weird etching on the inside, but he couldn't quite make it out. Because of how they're placed on you and how tight they are to your skin, you can't really see them too well.
Just can't get to it. Arn said he saw something.
You spoke to him.
For metals, but he found me.
Really?
I did not find him.
No, I don't think that you would.
Explain to you what the fuck happened then.
Please.
When I vanished in that puff of green, I was taken to the swamps and I was dropped rather unceremoniously into the water. It's that goddamn spirit. She has once again cheated death for me in the most unusual way. She said something along the lines of, "You're mine, no one else is going to take you out. And I'm not done with you yet," something along that. I was too busy bleeding from the back of my neck to really understand her. I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, to be honest. A vengeful, angry ghost in my head wore shackles around my neck and arms.
You're not the only one shackled.
I regret going through that fucking portal too. Oh, if we had just stayed back.
If only.
Fucking stuck here.
But if we had... I'll tell you what we do. We go to Fair Hollow. There is much for us to do there, apparently. What's that?
Oh, wait.
What?
Arn and Balor. Remind me again, it's Fair Hollow in the north.
No, it's, to the west, I believe, a little ways. It's in central Hariland.
Oh, thank God. Huh. Oh, that was a little scary.
What?
Thought Arn and Balor had been talking about going to the same place, and I really don't want to meet them.
No.
I was confused. Wrong place.
Of course. Serethithai. We must, yes. The Tritons are involved. They have to be. They are to be our friends. You need their good graces. I know that you and that Kirdas do not get along, but you are a master of pretending. Serevith, I know it is no consolation, and it is hardly an apology, but yeah. There was once a master weaponsmith. What was it? Somewhere between 50, 80 years ago. He left behind a catalogue of interesting schematics, some of which are still used to this day by the soldiery of Oriland. But there is one. That of a hand crossbow. You'll see this as a work order for a hand crossbow.
You trying to butt me up?
It is the beginning. A show of faith that I intend to right the wrongs that I have done to you.
You don't need to worry about Cade. I'm handling that myself. This is good. I like this. Shiny.
It should serve you well. It should serve us well.
I have not forgotten my duty. For if I do, my head might fall off. I forgive you. Don't chop my head off again. We don't want to see what happens next time.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Are you really that scared of me?
I know what you are capable of. It is not that I am scared, it's that I respect you to keep your word.
We don't really have a choice.
The fear I had.
Words don't hold much weight.
Perhaps. But I want you to make no mistake, the fear I had was not directed at you, Serevith. It was... fear of... It is hard for me to put into words. It's... Perhaps this is... strange to hear from me. But I suppose I was afraid of... what I was afraid of was losing you. And I suppose... in my... I guess a moment of insanity... I don't know if it's the medicine or what. But for some reason, the thought that you would put everything at risk simply for the whims of some other man was... I suppose it was enough to make me do what I thought I had to do.
I make you jealous. How much I'm obsessed with Cade.
Suppose you could put it in a light like that. But...
Not children, Myrindal. Come on, I'm sure it was more than that.
No, yes, it was. A combination of things. But I suppose what I'm trying to say is... I do care for you, Serevith. I do.
I was not expecting that, Mr. Myrindal. Not from you.
Of course, we have a duty, and in my blindness, I did what I thought that our duty would call for, but as you can see, I was clearly misguided.
We both were wrong. I fuck up as well. I got my lashings from Bulgrith for my actions. He knows I've been going around speaking to all of the Ledford survivors, as we had talked about. He's not very happy with it. Don't think doing that anymore would be wise.
You're
I
right.
don't have wind up at the bottom of the lake.
Did he put you there, did they?
The chains led me there,
I see.
as if I was being pulled.
I see.
He can go invisible, Mirren. Could be in this room right now.
I know. If he was, though, I would hope that I would be able to sense his presence. I have before in the past. He said matters of state will be taking him elsewhere. It's up to us to ensure that the will of the king is followed, and that these, whatever these things are, these magical entities or otherwise, do not fall into the hands of people who are well-intentioned but misguided. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Magical entity. You're talking about the Triton.
No. The Triton's gift is special, yes. It may be, well, it will be instrumental in the days to come, to be sure. I mean the things that lurk beneath. So much talk of the lost cities lately. I suspect we will be going there one day. And it will start with Fair Hollow.
We get to leave the castle.
Yes,
That's more like it.
indeed.
So we're going together then?
Yes.
Anyone else going with us? Besides the Tritons?
We will need to figure it out, I suppose. Use what time we have left in the day. Gather a group of that we can trust. Now, I'm paying Vakir on retainer, and Raylin as well. They are mercenaries after all, though I do not trust Vakir. He is a blabbermouth. Immediately after I told him to be discreet.
There's a knock at the door.
Come in.
Master Thesalor?
Yes.
Retainer is being quite eager to see you now, if he is to remain your retainer, is how he has described it.
Send him in.
It's fine. We can talk later.
Are the Tritons still there?
They stepped outside saying skin was getting dry or something.
I see. You can
They're
send
just
them back
outside.
in if you'd like.
All together?
I will deal with Vakir first. It should be quick enough.
Very well.
An idea for someone who could come with us.
Is that so?
Good protection, but we do need to get them a weapon.
Who?
Cade.
Hmm.
We could even speak to him.
Hello, Vakir. It looks like you've seen some better days recently.
Hey. Oh yeah, Bjornings are fun.
Hmm.
And not even in the fighting pits. Just don't go to a tavern with one. By the way, need some information from you in confidence. And I'll keep doing retainer work for you. You can cut off the 5 pay a day at least.
Very well.
Just need this information. Still will help you out with the 25 for going outside and all that sort of stuff.
Right.
But this one has some questions she wants to ask you if you can be able to give me some answers.
It depends on the questions.
Remember Adric, right?
Say
The
again.
dwarf? Do you remember Adric?
Yes, I do.
Yes, so I am looking for his family, and one of your dwarf scribes, or whatever they are, gave me information that it was going to be in Silverreach. They ended up not being in Silverreach. I lost a silver, and I'm still looking for ways to get in contact with them. Whether to their... God, does she have to be here?
Do you have a problem with my
Remember now.
assistant?
Yes. I don't have time for this childish brief. Anyways, I need to know if you have any information, whether it's... Yes. I need to know if you have any information about the Dwarven homelands.
Well, we have some.
Or get in contact with them.
I will look into it this evening. Expect an answer back by tomorrow. And in exchange, you will remain on retainer.
Yeah, I'll remain retainer until and give me a price for how much that might be for the information. And I'll
Well,
work it
to peruse
Sound
the
good?
archives, I believe it is a silver.
out. I'll work a
So
silver
what
off.
I had to spend.
If you want to
For once, I can
contact
actually
anyone,
agree with one thing that comes your mouth.
if you want to contact anyone in a time of war, it will be excruciatingly hard. Be prepared for that. You may lose many more silvers to come.
I've already paid the courier, and he's already gone to Silverreach. And if there's any specific middle ground that he can pass off the letter or package to, I think it's... Is it Ben Hilda? Is that the place? Can't remember. Anyway,
I know it.
sure that.
Sounds familiar.
Thank you.
It will be done.
But yeah,
Right.
I
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Myrindal.
I'm at a
Have a good
I'm at a
night.
crossroads.
Stay out of trouble, alright?
And you as well.
Just so you know, I'm still angry. Not much in any kind of heart with it, but at least my daughter came out of this.
I
Or
wish
their
you
father.
safe travels.
They act like we care about the fucking demon spawns. Like a disease. Please.
They are certainly something. Give me a moment.
I'm gonna help you call.
Guardsman,
I got it earlier because I also have
send in the tritons if you would.
Thesalor. Cross. Thank you.
Hmm.
Well, now I have to explain to... Or maybe I don't need to explain to them. Might just not, actually.
Explain what?
Well, seeing as my forthcomings were rather short, and I had just nearly been killed, I started to make backup plans. They
Of
were
course.
looking for me. Luckily, none of them went through. That would have been sorry news for you.
Well, it's luckily Advisor Fulgrith came through when he did because my backup plans were well, let's just say that your friends, oh well, the people that were harboring you were not very discreet.
I wasn't
A knocking
harbored
at the
anyway.
door once more.
Come in. I apologize for keeping
Oh,
you
she's
waiting.
fake dead on the ground. Oh, that would have been so funny.
That certainly would have
You
been
guys wanna go back out and
something.
lay on the ground and we could redo it.
Wait, go?
No, stay.
No, I'll shut up. I'm gonna
Hey.
take my work order and go back here.
It scared me. Fuck.
I thought you were dead. Okay. Card back up. Sorry, I freaked. Okay. All right.
Yes, so we must head to Fair Hollow. I am told that, well, you might I'm not sure if we need to head out tomorrow or what the situation is, but... Yes, Duros?
No, I'm listening. Try to learn.
I see. Naturally, we can only bring people that we trust, or at least know are not actively working against the crown. Do you have anyone in mind?
We go to this Fair Hollow Lake.
Yes.
I'm sure I can find some people.
I do not know anyone.
I have met some people.
Give me some names
I will.
of the people that you have met, that you believe trustworthy.
Ah,
I will have to talk to them before I volunteer them.
Oh?
Meet Loretta.
No battle experience?
Charlie. Hello? Oh, it's nice to meet you. Yes, shake it good? No?
Sure, I'm wearing a glove. It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Duros is a very good person. He is, trustworthy. Well, slimy, that's rude.
We are not slimy. Our
What
skin is
is
smooth.
this? Oh.
We do not have slime.
Please tell this one is strange too. She comes very close. I do not know the words.
Servith.
Does it come off of his skin?
I'm
just wondering, he's glowing like a
He's
fucking...
not a.
They're both glowing.
He's not a fan of the. Yeah, what the fuck? Did you just notice that I am glowing?
We all covered
Just
up.
now.
Glowy toes.
In any case,
Oh, so you're interested in the toaster bit?
They're just there, not into toes.
in any case, the names of the people, you don't need to volunteer them, but I want to know who you're going to talk to. After all, it is a matter of the crown.
Well, there is Kidas, whom I believe
God,
should be.
no.
He is the one who discovered this, no? It would be very rude of you to take his information and
God.
use it.
Kidas must go. Kidas must go.
Yes, we can bring
He
him.
will know.
Wrinkle Toes says he does, then I guess he has to go.
And
I-
who else would be good? Kidas. Loretta, but I do not know how well she fights. I do not know.
The little blonde, apparently she has sword training, but she's told me she's only ever sparred. She has no idea about the brutalities of
She
combat.
is swordman.
To take her.
Imagine.
I do not think it's
Really,
wise to take her into a
I
place
say-
of combat.
In the kiln quickly. There is no point in fighting. They will. If it happens, then there is no use.
He's speaking of killing.
I understood. I know.
They must not
A
go.
strange dialect.
I see.
I do not know what else we can do. They're going to go, and they're going to open it, and they're going to let whatever out.
I am not a fighter. I can barely speak their tongue. I cannot. I do not know how to.
We will speak of this later.
Care to let us in on the conversation?
Be known. We're speaking of our friend Doros and how I have a bit of an issue with him.
You have an
We
issue
used to
with
know each other.
you have an issue with Duros?
Not Doros, sorry.
Hey.
Kidas. Stupid.
Ah, Kidas.
Kidas.
History.
God,
Gonna make him cry.
I
Hey,
have issues
no.
with Kidas, and he
Oh.
and I do not get along well, but we, frankly, we're
he's a
going to leave
twerp.
him.
I see.
He is the one who discovered this information, and it would be unwise to leave him out of it.
Then we will include him, of course.
Yes.
You seem... You both seem quite troubled.
As do you, are pacing like a...
I always pace.
That's his thing.
It's just something that comes to me when I speak of these subjects. In either case,
Mirin is danger. What you hope to find?
that is a very interesting question, Duros. From what I understand, there are great and powerful things that have been lost to time and have not surfaced in this realm since maybe even the first era.
Mirin, time lost. Know of city
The lost cities?
is bad. Must not.
I understand.
No.
I understand.
No. You
Sounds like a madman.
You do
Must
not
not.
understand. You've
I
not seen the things in the lost
speak.
cities.
Suffer. You're outside. People. You. Suffer. I know. Tritons. Suffer. Is done.
Something
Before-
happened. The lost cities, when they fell, it opened up something great and terrible.
Do not.
Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You. What he. I not understand.
He speaks of the
I-
lost cities. When they fell,
You-
opening up something great and terrible. What do you know of this?
How no. On
What do you mean?
writings? Other day. Me? Read?
I know. That's, well, part of it, yes. It helped illuminate some things for me.
Elf. Old. Think no much.
I am no fool, Duros. I do
You-
not seek to open whatever is down there. I am not...
Mirin.
You are chasing something you know nothing of, and you should be fleeing.
Hasn't
Help
stopped him before.
People.
Won't stop him now.
You
Not going
need to
convince
know
him to not go.
is
You have to understand, if we do not
She
do
says that
this...
to try to convince him.
This is why I have come to you. You who have knowledge of these things. You who know what not to do. Who have learned lessons
And
of the
to say,
past.
Do not try to trifle in the lost cities.
We're not trifling.
The things that lurk there are dangerous.
In
But-
the last half year of our life, we've seen more atrocities than you could ever imagine in your lifespan.
Oh? Have you seen creatures the size of passes? Have you seen
Yes,
things
actually,
whose
I have.
eyes are the size of dinner plates?
I have seen something
have?
that looks just like you lurking down underneath.
Actually, yes, that's a good
Very
point.
scary.
That thing
I
had
know
a face like a
things
squid.
like
You're saying
this.
there is
It
a
was
creature
as
of the deep
tall
in
as
it.
this fucking castle. Yes.
Yes,
it
that is a
lurks
creature of the
beneath
deep.
Ledford.
They
Is
Then we
thousands
have-
of them are inside the lost
Ah.
cities.
I not
You were saying you saw one on
understand.
land, underground?
Underground, not on land, it was in a
They saw a creature
trench
of
of
the deep underground.
sorts.
No, 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 no,
It
no!
was trapped.
Please,
I'm
do not, do not, no, no, no!
Rest easy, it is
Mirin,
not here. It is not here. We have
It is
no
no.
business with
far
it.
from here.
If you
Is
Probably not even
if
alive
you
anymore.
trifle with something, that is, these things live for thousands of years. I don't know.
You need to understand, I did not
trifle with things
trifle
of old
with
tritons,
it.
you
We came across it
go
in a
into
very,
Valhalla
very
Lake, may
old...
open.
Listen, you have to understand something. Of all of the people who have experienced what magic can do, the terrible, terrible things that it can do, it is I. I have seen it with my own eyes. I do not intend to bring more of that chaos and darkness. But, in my humble opinion, magic is a lot like
Mirin.
fire.
Mirin,
These creatures are not
Mirin.
magic. They are monsters, and they are huge, and they will kill in a
I'm not talking
Mirin.
of going to the lost cities. We are going to investigate whatever lies beneath the lake
Mirin.
in Fairhollow. This is...
something that is from the lost city.
Mirin! Please, Mirin, this,
What?
uh,
A door.
word for door. Door. You move through. Others move through.
I can translate.
And where does this door take them?
If this thing is linked to anywhere in the deep, who knows how many countless aeons, how many endless years it has waited for new prey.
You speak of archways. You know of them. So it's truly linked.
I did not
No.
say archways.
Doorways.
Not this word.
Doorways that take people elsewhere.
We have heard whispers of them, yes.
Not me, but I hear, yes.
I'm not going to open any archways. That is not my intention. What I do intend to do is go down and understand what is there, if it is dangerous, which it most likely is. And if there is anything that we can do about it, or if there's a way to use it to stop the impending threat that poses to wipe out all of our civilizations. Do you think they will stop the Empire once the land is free of elves and dwarves? They will come for the sea.
Mirin, I understand. We all understand what it is to lose our home. We know what it is that you face, what it is that you stand to lose. We know you can feel desperate, that you can feel hopeless.
No, you misunderstand.
There is
It is not hopelessness, it is not desperation that drives me. For a time it was, and that led to many mistakes, many tragedies, many deaths. I know better now.
Do you? Because you are trying to protect Tritons from the humans, but we are trying to protect you from the creatures of the deep.
Then please do it. Make sure that I do not...
We are to
You are
make sure
telling
do
me
not open it?
I will never open it. I would not open it.
We can't open it.
Can't.
And can you ensure this crown that you work for will not either?
Those that I work for are far more skilled and knowledgeable on how to use such things if they deem fit. And they are very, very aware
But are they
of the
knowledgeable
threat.
about how to kill creatures of the deep?
They are knowledgeable on how not to delve too deep.
I'm sure they could find their way around it.
Mirin,
They always seem to have a plan.
always less pain. Always less pain.
Yes. That is the goal.
If this is what you plan on doing, then we will go with you to ensure that nothing
Really?
is wronged.
I do not think you should go.
I do.
You do not have to.
Knowledge
The
is
thing has
suffering.
been following me. And you're right.
It is perhaps time they
I have
learn.
been running from it. I swim faster than them, and I have encountered them before. I have fought them and I have escaped them. If they learn, then so be it, but I want to ensure that they do not cause any more havoc. I will be safe, Duros. I promise you.
Mirin, tell what to find. Please.
I understand. Come. Give me a moment to pull up my notes. Oh, fuck. Ow. Yeah. It's in here somewhere.
God damn it, Falcona.
Ah,
Oh, man.
here it is.
Okay.
Right, so these runes are the ones that you decoded when you looked at that etching that I gave you. Battery, archway, lost sea, forgotten life, horrors of the deep, grand mistakes, legacy.
You've got to be kidding me. Under the ocean too.
Yes. Under the ocean as well.
I linked those words. We have decrypted them and have attached their meaning to these runes. Bit by bit, we gain an understanding of what was lost.
I see.
It's
Do you
alright,
wish
it'll be
to?
fine.
I have done it. Really, I have done a terrible thing. I must retreat to mine and repent and seek
That's-
guidance this day.
What did I say?
I pray that you find your courage. I really do. I must go. It's
Duros.
always less pain, meaning
Course.
I must. Goodbye. I must go.
What a pretty fucking creature that is.
What you are trifling with.
Add it to the pile.
I do not know that could have gone any worse.
We heard that same fucking line.
Hmm.
Look, we don't fucking need them, do we? They seem rather superstitious, don't you think? Think they might end up compromising the mission more than anything.
No, they would be an asset. That Duros, he knows things of these archways. He can keep us from making mistakes. Bumbling around, touching things we shouldn't, activating things we shouldn't. Who knows the state of Badaria right now? I do not know if that thing that we left behind, that gaping maw of dark energy, whatever it is, I do not know if it is closed. I do not know if it has gotten worse. All I know is that I am not going to do that again. But these forces...
Be for the best.
These forces
Stop them.
cannot be allowed just to sit and rest and wait for the Empire to come by and destroy it, or use it to destroy more. We have to find a way to utilize it to fight back.
To find out a lot of things.
Yes.
But first, if they are a key, we need to convince them to go. At least one of them.
They said they will go.
Whether it's by force or not.
They just do not like it. But what else is new?
I don't fucking like it either. I don't want to fucking go. But there's no way I'm letting you go by yourself. Get killed and never come back. And I'm stuck with Fulgrith. No offense, you're listening.
Indeed.
At least they didn't walk out kicking and screaming.
Yes. I suppose that's all we can hope for these days. Guardsman.
Master Thesalor?
Attend us, will you?
Of course.
I should change, shouldn't I?
Most likely. That would be wise.
Our point of destination. Oh, where are we walking?
None. I simply want to be seen, well... Actually...
I just realized my dress is ruined. Let's get a new one.
Ah, yes. Actually, speak with me for a moment, Serevith. How do we want to play this? As far as they know, you're what? I tried to kill you and... Now what?
We're going to have to tell them a modicum of truth. At least I can. Without telling them too much. It could just be that something was dangled in front of me where I had to come back. Which it technically was. My life. So... We don't need to fucking explain ourselves to them. This is not about them. They can't do anything to us, though I will warn you. I'm telling you this because I trust you. Don't ruin that again.
Of course.
Arn has my dagger. He is armed. And he is not too kind right now.
I see.
If he steps up to you and tries to do something, I will take the hit. Since it's my fault. But I hope to get my dagger back.
I did not know you had a dagger.
Yes, it was a gift from Kells before she passed, back in Ledford.
I see.
I have it no longer. But once that hand bow comes in, I won't really need a dagger.
There is something else that I was told by Fulgrith. that if these survivors from Lidford continue to be a problem, that I should get rid of the problem.
He said the same to me.
Serevith, don't get me wrong, I do care about them. I truly do.
Not enough. Not enough to cover this. My eyes have been opened today. None and the others do not matter anymore. No one fucking does. Doesn't matter what happens, we are going to get punched over and over and over again. And we are going to get everything stripped away from us except for our life. Because now we're fucked. We are so fucked.
I think we've
There's
always
no
been
other path.
fucked. It's just now we are very keenly aware of it.
The sheer fact that he has this hold over me, Jesus Christ, that he has this hold over me, is enough to make me forget everything. There's not much I can do when my neck and my wrists are boiling off of my body. Cade won't matter then. Tyler won't matter. No one will. The Dryad. I will be dead and fucking useless if I do anything. So we just have to suck it up.
Yes.
They're probably going to die. Because the stupid heroes.
If not to their
I made my
own.
peace with that when I was nearly drowned.
If they do not die from famine, war, or by plotting against forces they don't understand. Well, I suppose there's nothing really we can do. Except push forward, you're right.
We don't want to die. If we don't care about our lives, we can warn them now to leave.
It
and
is-
that we'd be dead before the night.
It has never been...
Thank you.
My life has never been what I was worried about. You'll think I'm foolish, but I want to protect... I want to protect the people here. I want to protect those that stand to have everything taken from them by the Empire, because I have seen what they do. I have seen the monstrosities that they are. I fear that over any beast of the depths.
Rather die to a beast than a man.
Certainly rather that than be burned alive at the stake.
No, they used to burn people who practice magic at the stake. Well, the old wives' tales used to say. The fuck that noise?
The room is currently occupied.
There's a lot of people out there.
I see. Then, how are we going to play this? It doesn't matter, but appearances can be useful. We can manipulate the situation to our advantage.
I have a disguise underway. I have collected some things from friends in the swamps. I won't be able to wear it tonight, but not many people know who I am with this garb on just yet. Do you have anything to protect your identity?
I do. I have for some time.
When we leave Scriptum, I figured. It would be wise when we leave to wear those things.
Indeed. Let's then.
I will have alterations made to my outfit for tomorrow.
Very good. Then let us be on our way.
Yes.
Master Thesalor.
Yes, what can I do for you?
You see, I have a bit of a problem. All the candles are going to be gone, according to the scribe. And I don't know what I'll be able to read with, because I can't see without the candles.
What of the candles that Torgrim said he was bringing in new ones?
I don't know when they'll
He was
be
waiting
here,
for
and I'm
you
afraid
to
that-
leave. That's why.
I'm afraid I won't have candles. I
What-
need to read. I have yet more work.
He already changed the ones out here. He was waiting for you to leave that one.
I see. Well, then I suppose you'll have your candles. Torgrim.
Oh,
There you are. Yes.
Come, I must speak to you on matters.
I need.
Candles and such.
Yes, I need to know what the status of those candles are if I'm going to need. Because you said they wouldn't be ready until tomorrow, but I yet have more work to do, and I'm afraid we'll be out. And you know how it goes.
Seraph.
I've already gone through and turned them all, stuffed them all. And the sconces.
The new ones are already in.
Torgrim has been working with me on decoding the tomes. Apparently, he is quite skilled in this topic. I think that he could be a favorable ally to us, though I am not quite sure of his intentions.
Yes. Never so clever.
I would love your input on...
Yeah.
You can
Is that
go to
so?
that room now. They're out of it.
Right.
Very good.
He is not a dwarf.
Not supposed. I don't believe you're supposed to be.
I
in
wouldn't
there.
go in there at
Really?
this moment. We're speaking privately.
I need one of the books.
Then what, pray tell, is he?
Could you ask them if I could come in for a moment?
I've never seen them before, but I do know them.
Just a moment to find a book.
They are close in the Underdark,
I
actually.
know I can, but I'd
Come,
like to
actually.
now. I only have so much time before I pass out for the night.
Oh, look, the door is opened.
Hello.
Good day, Torgrim.
It's a better night at this point.
I see. How have your studies been treating you?
Dead ends. Looking for leads. Same as always. Got
I see.
a lot of rumors in this area. Not a lot of people willing to speak about where they seen or where they heard them from.
Yes, well, that is to be expected. They are loose-lipped when it comes to, well, anything but those
Anything
particular
but
things.
details.
Yes. If you like details, honestly, it is better that you come to me for that sort of thing. You'll find that the peasants have a washed understanding of everything going on, and none of them quite have the big picture.
I think the human term is gossip. That's what they do.
Right.
Anything particularly that you were looking for information on?
Well, I wanted to follow up on the leads from the translation. How it mentions the oldest places.
Yes.
What places are oldest to Ireland, if I might ask then?
Oh, there are quite a few. Many, many lost castles and keeps and caverns. Well before any of our time. I've been to a number of them. But as far as more actionable things are concerned, We have something that I think might be of interest to you. Something that I could use your help with.
Oh.
Yes.
What might that be?
We're going on an expedition. Might be tomorrow, might be in a few days. Not sure. But we expect to find something related to our shared interest. To our decryption efforts, so to speak. Details of that, I am not entirely, well, sure what awaits us, but it could be something quite dangerous. It also could be something quite potent, quite interesting. I understand this is, again, your and my specialties after all.
Wouldn't be my first time going delving in places where things don't rightly want you to be.
Indeed. I am wondering, are you equipped to do such delving in this day and age?
Always.
Fancy.
Fancy indeed.
It's effective, is what it is.
Very good. Well,
I also have a different pair of clothes, more suited for the rough being out. Only bought these because everyone here had to complain about, oh, you can't have metal bits on your clothes when you're here. You've got to look fancy.
Well.
Have to, what the fuck did they say? Befitting your station?
Yes, they are quite strict on these matters.
Put ourselves through.
Indeed. Now.
So then you'll go.
Can I speak about bringing my brother as well?
I do not see why not.
He's also rather skilled.
Very good. Very well.
I'll bring it to him. I'm interested. I'd certainly like to go.
It is going to be wrought with danger, but of course, that is the price for such knowledge.
When isn't it?
Indeed.
Only a fool goes on these kinds of seeking missions without expecting danger.
Of course.
The reason this shite was lost. Now I'm gonna... Is that all? Am I free to go to my brother?
Yes, of course.
Or do you have something else to waste my time with? Perfect.
See you later, Torgrim.
You know, it all kind of...
Like the same of his brother.
Yes, I've met his brother. So... You say you know what kind of creature he is?
Don't quote me on this, I might be saying it wrong, but they are called... Duragar.
Duragar. Where have I heard that before?
I wasn't sure until he removed his mask. It's the first time I've ever seen one in person. But they are technically our neighbors.
Surprises.
So I can get you that information, because I don't know any facts about them except that they're purple and that the dwarves fucking hate them. And they hate the dwarves.
Just as the elves and the drow, it would seem.
I think I hate humans more than anything.
I suppose I can understand that.
Well, are we to go get dinner? I've only had an apple today for the last 2 days.
Yes,
Quite
that's
starving.
Let's get you fed.
Oh, goody. Finally, Master's giving me food.
Goes your back too, ho. Careful.
I'm leaning over, that's why.
Guardsmen, we are going to grab some dinner. Please accompany us.
Of course.
Oh, Master Thesalor.
I'm fixing myself.
Would you mind if I joined you?
Not at all. Go right ahead.
I had to fix myself.
Well, thank you.
Grab that.
Oh, dear.
Are you constipated?
No, I'm just very old, dear.
Shouldn't you be, dressed differently?
Yes, perhaps I should. Though we do have guests.
Oh, true.
Oh, it went dark. It's better now. Ma'am, I think your jewelry is making noise.
Yes, it does that.
I hear there are 2 taverns, if I'm not mistaken. I've only been to the one.
Only one.
Ah, there is only one?
Only one.
I see.
Second one ran out of business.
That is unfortunate.
No wonder. Oh, fuck.
Damn you! There you are. Jack, you're confusing me. Have you seen the?
I thought you meant. I thought you were looking for Arn.
Have you seen the
Blacksmithy went
tall
up that way.
woman? Oh no, the tall woman.
No.
The very tall woman.
Mirren.
No. Master Thesalor.
I will.
Oh, Captain
Care to join us for some supper?
The amount of men here.
I thought the tavern was closed.
Ah, is it? That is a shame.
Why the fuck is it closed?
I don't know. I tried to go over there in the evening. It was fucking locked.
Hmm.
Me and like 3 other people tried being on the door.
Well, let us investigate then.
Pick one. This one.
Myrindal,
Alright, come on.
Please.
Come on, doing
Wait for me.
Of course. My apologies.
Come on.
Thank you. Yes.
That was some fun.
Why? Ignore him.
What's that?
To the hot meal.
I see. Knock on the door.
If you're too concerned with going out, you can rent a bench, sleep here for the night.
No,
Is the door open?
Yes.
Door's open.
It's gonna be a little confusing.
Oh fuck.
Good day.
How can I help you?
Myself and my guests would appreciate a good meal, I believe.
I've already
out.
As have I.
He doesn't like me.
Do you have my meal still?
I would like
left it
to.
in your care.
It was probably thrown out.
Well, I wasn't done, and
Drow
I
goes
asked you to
outside.
hold it.
She's been barred from the tavern.
I trust that you will understand. I have punished her severely for misstepping, and she will not do it again. I ask that you give us a second chance to show that she is well behaved. No?
If I show leniency to anybody, everybody will think it.
He's got a point there.
I'm sorry, but what exactly did my slave do that is so reprehensible that she be here?
Threatening me?
She does that.
Trying to tell me how to run my tavern? And telling me what she is going to do? Against my policies or not? And, if I recall, she actually got a cup, left with it, and never came back with it.
Is that so?
You need help? I think I'm fine.
She does threaten often.
So it would
yes,
seem.
she is barred.
I'm not sure. This is just water.
I ask then, at least while I am present, that she be allowed in. She is my servant after all. I will keep close tabs on her,
No.
and I will ensure that no threats are done to you.
No.
This was what you gave me. Oh,
No.
These
Is
are
that
my
why you
rules.
have the chain?
Myrindal, I'll go wait outside. Don't want to deal with this excuse of a man.
Alright.
He'll be dead in 7 years anyway.
Have a drink. Oh.
Probably.
Excuse me. Oh boy.
My doctor says 6.
She was not talking about you. Anyway.
Apologies, sir. I didn't know you were old.
Brian, 2 drinks, please.
I'm gonna.
Two as well. Alright. Which two?
Ale.
I apologize, sir, but I have lost my appetite.
I understand. It seems like they've thrown out my testicle stew anyway, so it's perhaps best that we just come back tomorrow.
Yes, indeed.
Oh dear.
30 copper.
No.
Good enough.
Alright, my torch now.
The only reason I go
Very
in there
nice
is
set of bull testicles. I salted
Having
these so they put them in a
Well,
stew.
You've certainly made a name for yourself in the tavern.
All because I wanted to bring you a cup of ale.
Save yourself. Save
I see.
Copper. Look me in the eyes when I'm talking.
Hopefully we can have this all sorted out in short order. Yeah.
That was one of the other guards.
For now, though,
Maybe it was that one.
perhaps I could treat you to some bread and cheese.
Okay. Me?
My servant, you would,
Oh, yes, of course. Okay. I will find my own bread and cheese. Thank you for the wonderful company, Master Thesalor.
Of course, I do wish you a good rest of your evening.
And to you, yes. Fine young lad. Oh dear.
They finally show their face. That's the best one I've seen.
What do you mean?
If I'm correct.
I wanted to speak with you.
The gangs. They run amok at night.
Indeed they do.
Well, if you think about it, they're cool, of course.
The
others just don't be seen.
Even though I asked them to hold on to it, an honest mistake, I'm sure.
Hmm.
I was wondering if you had any more that I could purchase. They were quite good.
Well, I will leave you be. Oh, I gotta move away for,
Can we get some proper food?
sure there's food in the castle.
Surely.
But yes, that tavern owner is quite a keeper, isn't he?
Here's something. You would make my job so much easier if you did not hurl threats to the vendors. I do not want to be barred from transacting with them.
Maybe if they weren't hard to talk to, I wouldn't have to do that.
Hmm. Did you call for me?
I think I'm going. Yes, I think I'm going to walk about for a bit and
Please do. Find our
see what I can
mutual...
figure out.
Yes, find our mutual friend. See if he's willing to come with us. Very good. Though my only fear is, that he will talk too much if he does come. To the others, that is.
He's not going to know anything about what the mission actually is. I have to lie to him to get to go in the first place.
That might not be as wise. Considering...
I'm thinking about it. I might not invite him at all, since we've gotten 2 brothers. I think we have a good number of people that are going already.
Yes.
Plus he's a busy courier. He doesn't need to be going where we're going.
Indeed.
I'm going to go see.
Do so. Keep me appraised if there's anything I can do to help the situation.
We're fine. It's just a game of cat and mouse still.
Very good.
Oh my god, you two move like the 90s.
The shoes on the other foot.
I'm sure you two need to speak to Myrindal. I'll be leaving. Talk to you later. Leave that thing in there. Could even give it to Myrindal.
Very well.
See you soon.
Right. Shall we? So, I trust that you have been informed. Your brother has told you.
What I need to know.
Very good. Then can I count on your 2 assistants? Go ahead.
We just need to get my brother equipped. He had only one of us could keep our weapon.
Yeah, unfortunately the brass skulls aren't so nice, the poor district. I had to sell it off a couple months back.
I see.
So, if there's any way that you could get me equipped, then that would make your job and my job easier.
I will probably be able to requisition some basic weaponry. Only to borrow, and if you lose it, be prepared to have to shell out of pocket to cover the cost. Which weaponry do you prefer?
Well, I'm Dwarven, so anything hammer or pick-based would be best.
Very well. I'll see if I can requisition something like that.
Alright.
anything else?
Not from me. Though.
I would
It'd
like
probably
to see
be
if I
best
could.
to fill brother in a little bit better. Let him know what we're going up against.
Quite frankly, I do not know yet. It could be waves of slavering beasts. It could be giant, unknowable entities, or it could be something as simple as a few cobwebs. There is truly no way of knowing going into these things.
I see. Who all's going?
It'll be yourselves, the Tritons, and then myself and Seravith.
I see.
One of the Tritons is a skilled warrior. The other, I believe, is a noble, so he should be able to stand his own. And the other, well, he is also a scholar of kinds, though he does not speak common well. In either case, this has to do with their culture, so it is best that they are involved. And it is best that no one else is involved. Of course.
Where is the location we're headed to?
We'll be headed to Fair Hollow.
Fair Hollow.
Indeed.
Alright. Well, I should get to prepping then.
Please do. And make sure, of course, this goes without saying, but I will say it anyway. Do not mention this to anyone that is outside of the group that I have mentioned. For obvious reasons.
These lips are sealed.
Excellent.
I would like to see if I can't finish the translation of the page, but even I need to rest.
Indeed. We will always have time to work on it in the future. Just like old times, walking around with my slave in chains.
Which table? No, up those small stairs that plague my existence, yes.
Alright, to avoid a fire, I can stick it on here. How's that work?
I suppose. Could you move the books from that table?
Guardsman, I will be attending to a friend in the noble quarter. I will not need to be attended to.
Alright.
Of course.
Very good.
Thank you. Don't lose which page I'm on, please. I don't remember. They're all
I guess that
open as
means
they
we're
were. Thank you.
Yeah, you can retire for the nights if you wish.
Absolutely, sir.
Of course, Master Thesalor.
Of course. Thank you, Master.
Once we're done with the scribe here.
Very good.
Making sure he's alright.
Simply attending to a colleague of mine in the noble district.
Busy as ever, head scholar. Yes.
Indeed.
Oh, good evening.
Do have yourself a good evening. Now we begin our final segment for the night. Poking our nose around. My helmet on? Should be. Oh, thank God. Super worried.
Really, what happened?
That old man who's with them? I'll have to deal with him.
What secrets are you hiding from me? Arnulf. Baelor.
I'm looking out for something. Being sneaky.
She was telling God that, don't worry.
Okay.
Into my mind as far as
Fuck me over for missing the first fight.
they're potentially expanding things, so
Funny thing.
over the years I picked up swordsmanship and
fight tomorrow.
just general fighting skills in general.
How can I help?
I'm gonna get
Eventually I
the
Water.
I
chance
did
to fight tomorrow.
Squire with
10
some
copper.
guards,
This one, you're gonna have
and I
you
was
fight
able
someone
to
else.
eventually held on into
Maybe
it
even
a
the
few
Bjorn.
years.
Maybe. I'm not
I
sure.
guarantee it's the
Oh
Bjorn.
my god, it's quite a
From
few
what
years
I
now.
hear, Baelor has been losing. So I have a feeling they're gonna put me up.
Going on what I would say.
Call it an intuition.
Fucking Ulagi beat him today.
Yeah. He's got 2 losses, so they're probably
So,
gonna not put him up against another Bjorn. I mean, I think he's
did
fought
not
every
fight
Bjorn
for
he can today.
King Aelus.
That's
to
it
be
that
a
I've
knight
seen.
or
So I mean, the only thing he's got
We're
left
going
that he can have a
after.
chance to
No.
fight against is you.
It was after.
What doubt?
Well, I
Though
did.
I heard stories about it. Really?
Aye. It is how I'm a guard here.
I never told you my name. I am so sorry. Name's Tom.
I became a guard because of sad circumstance and not a nice opportunity.
I do admit my father had a bit of a handiwork in getting my son on the sons as well. Hey, look. A little coercion, so to speak. Was the idea, but they eventually got to it.
Aye, it was
I have yet to meet
This is a rough
most
war.
people who can best me in the art of swordsmanship, at least so far.
You think that they're like a knight,
Well, that is good, eh?
They look pretty fucking fancy.
I like a woman that can fight.
Oh yes.
That too.
You should see my sister. She's never terrified and she's
Nobles
angry.
don't normally come down here unless they've run out of alcohol.
Well, if I see her, I'll keep it in mind.
Unless they don't know Jack.
Don't anger her.
If they come to the ship.
Too conspicuous still, it seems.
Her name is Ambralia.
Apparently nobles not too much like this place.
Oh, really?
Call it swamp and stuff like that. But
Yes.
they only think that just because peasants are around.
Though she doesn't go out too
They put a
far,
bad
too
name on
much.
it.
Well, she does, but she
Sounds
tends to
familiar.
keep to herself.
And they've been drinking too much of the fancy stuff for too long. And the
fancy stuff, well,
Nothing of use in here. Not today.
If I see her, I guess I'll say hello.
has a sweeter taste. Or
Yes.
Nicely.
It's not
I
like
do not want the sisters to
Mead's
pick me
nails.
up in the morning.
Literal piss water.
Oh, you don't like the idea
Got
of
kicked
sort
out
of
just like old times again.
women picking you up?
Dirty water at a time. But hey,
I said beating, picking up is
There's nothing too
something
bad.
that can be discussed.
No, I used to be piss drunk. When
Ah, fair
good, when the
enough, fair
prices were good. Not back way back when the prices were good. Yeah, I used to be a bit quite piss drunk.
But I've lived
But,
here most of my life.
more recent times.
I've only heard stories
It's
about it, so
actually kind of nice
I have
not
to
to
say
drink
it's quite,
so much.
quite enlightening.
Or the fact
Hmm.
It's a beautiful place. Varied,
how there's
rich.
a pain tolerance someone can have, how much they can endure.
We have
Well, the same can be said for drinks.
beautiful
Drink so much,
landscape.
you
They've
become
been to
used
a
thus you get a
Hmm.
I cannot recall.
I'll learn nothing sitting here.
name, but
but
there's a place on the coast with beautiful white cliffs.
money every time you do want to celebrate. Like, let's say you come here on the week. Okay, when people are more, you know,
Enjoy the rest of your day.
I guarantee you coming in by
I
one
fear
week,
that's
you'll be
not a viable
Well,
thing at the
and have a
moment.
good time.
Aye, with the
That one was in
elves,
the whole week.
it's hard to.
Looks like everyone's gone for the night. Perhaps. Surely there is someone or something. Though the benefit of dressing as a nobleman is the peasantry will not bother you. I do not have faith in myself to come up with an entirely different voice.
I mean, I still watch it.
Like how I currently have two people in there watching the tavern, getting me information.
On guards, Captain.
If you guys want to go do patrols, speak, have a chat, by all means, do whatever. There you go.
Where else could I possibly go at this hour? Not risk going outside of the walls, or can I? And they know I am no mark, clearly. As long as I stay out of the poor district, that is. That damned Norseman. You saw me go back here. Now I'm going to spend extra time here. Hmm. Very well. Seems like the Northman has more sense than I originally thought. I need to make a stealth playlist. Oh wait. God, I did not drop my countenance.
I'm gonna keep looking.
Bringus, you ain't by Myrindal, you ain't by chance seen Cade, have you?
Cade?
I need to bring us him for a very important talk.
I'm afraid I haven't seen him.
He's making it sound worse.
Oh, wait, what's happened?
She's just found
I found
a little bit of information. She just wanted to talk to him.
I see. Right, well, I hope you find him.
Yeah, me and you.
Found anything about the thing? Or are you still looking that up?
Still looking.
You know what?
Alright.
I have to go. I have to kind of sneak around. I'm not gonna need this. No one say anything about me going in here.
Sneak around. Wait, yes, you can't just go in there.
Nope. Okay.
That's why.
I'm not. I'm looking around the corner.
What is happening? Be straight with me.
She just really wants to get a hold of Kay, just to give him information in case
Come
he
talk
runs
to me.
off and delivers a message to the wrong place. That's all. I don't know what information it is. She hasn't told me.
Then why are you running around with her like a bunch of chickens with your heads cut off?
Making sure she's alright. Got brass skulls, fucking serpents, salamanders, whatever the fuck they're called around. Haven't seen them in a while, but you know that's kind of their gimmick.
See. I wanted to make you aware of
What's,
something while I had you here.
Oh, that's good. Because I was curious about that. Why the Drell's still around, even though I heard there's an attempted assassination.
Attempted
It's
assassination?
pretty fucking dangerous.
Now, where did you hear something like that?
Keep them around. Well, the guards told me, Captain. He said it was an assassination or an assault, whatever of the sorts.
Typical guardsman, overplaying it. No. It was not an assassination. She attacked me and then ran off, fearing the consequences.
Oh. I'm pretty forgiving for letting her back in.
She was mad. She was upset. She thought I had sabotaged her personal relationships. It is...
Huh.
Truth be told, she is... She's a handful, yes, but I do not want her harmed.
I mean, her personality's not very good, especially when she's starting to take the piss a little with Iris earlier. She's pressing her herself against a bush, and the bush is lined with thorns, my friend.
Kimchi, thanks for the raid. Well...
So, what's the actual information you want to discuss with me, though?
How is your relationship with the other survivors from Ledford currently? Let's move this talk into the
told him
archives.
Scribery? Yeah, it'd be a lot better.
Now, of course, my guards would technically be standing watch right now, but shift changes and all that.
Yeah. A bit downtime in between.
Let me just pull up this chair here. Feel free to sit if you make you more comfortable.
Yeah.
Now, your relationship with the other survivors, you were saying?
Baylor, not on really good speaking terms, gave him my side of things. He has maybe a little bit of an understanding of what I did and what my choices were. But I'd say the main people were pissy would be Arn and Baylor.
I see.
Other than that, Cade, Jack, many others, they're tolerating me or fine with me.
I see. There's something I want to make...
It's just the two hardheads are the issues with me.
Yes, hard-headed would be certainly one way to put it. I heard through the grapevine that they had some very interesting conversations between themselves in the tavern when they were drunk the other night.
Ah, yes, that's exactly how this happened. Yeah, apparently they told of me being a traitor or a fucking coward, whatever. I think the word traitor was used. And, well, one of the Bjornings, not the ones who came from Ledford, one of the ones that reside here, the grey one, I think his name was Gafago or something like that. Don't really know. But, he heard about that and just walked up the stairs, asked my name, and then proceeded to pick me up by my collar. Laid the first punch, everything went dizzy. Second punch, I couldn't barely think, and then the third punch, I was out cold.
Animals.
It's not a fun time.
It never ceases to amaze me. They truly think they're in the right. To attack a mercenary that abandoned a town that was, for better or worse, rather for lack of a better term, lost.
Fucked. Yeah. It would have been better if they all just laid down and, well, not gave up to the Empire, but just left. I mean, hell, there would have been a lot more fucking, what was the term for it, people that survive wars. Yeah, I keep forgetting it.
Refugees.
Refugees, that's it. Would have been a lot more refugees, and the city might have been a little bit harder, but at least everyone would have been a bit more of a friendlier and more cooperative term.
We certainly wouldn't have lost the king's entire standing army trying to defend a place that was already lost.
Exactly. Tried to warn them, but they just decided to ignore me, so I just thought I'd leave.
Do you want to know exactly what I overheard?
Yeah. Please.
I heard Baylor and Arn and all of them were talking about... Well, Baylor was trying to explain, he was a deserter, or rather he was a, not a deserter. He was he was branded, told he was not allowed to fight along, what you told me. Arn said that it sounded like you were a deserter, and almost without a hesitation. Baylor said, "You're right, I don't feel bad anymore."
Discharge.
Dishonorable discharge, sure. But I know things are not always what they seem.
They just think that because what they assume since I left.
Yes, so Arn reconvinced everyone, apparently, that you were a deserter. Nothing more.
Well, I'll make it clear to him I'm not a deserter.
Good luck.
Hard-headed. I just leave him a letter. Hopefully the man can read. He looks well old enough to do it. Because I don't really want to bother talking to him.
I don't think you understand. Arn is not the kind of man who simply... you can't just simply tell him something and him go, "Oh, I was wrong. My apologies for getting you punched in the face."
See another... No, I'm not expecting him to forgive or anything. I'd prefer him to have the right information. And the right information to spread. Because we called a deserter, it's led to this.
He'll call you a deserter again in your face.
Discharge would be different. Yeah. He also said he would slit me, he would kill me with a blade if he had one.
And what if he did have one?
I told him I wouldn't dare fucking raise the blade towards him. Because he was the one who sharpened it.
Let me tell you something. Arn is a blacksmith. He always has access to a blade. On top of that...
That's someone else's blade he's working on. And I don't think people would see too kindly if the person just spotted him using their blade.
Other sources tell me he has acquired something. A weapon. Something sharp and pointy.
Oh, yes.
Yes, something discreet that can be hidden on his person.
Well, that's good to know. I appreciate the heads up, in case he does try to do anything.
I will not mince words, Bakir. The words that were spoken. He'll get what's coming to him.
I don't understand these people. They think so much of themselves, think so much of one person, they simply just want to blame it on them for their own fucking foolishness.
Exactly.
I warned him, 4 to 5 days it would last. Ledford would last that long without siege equipment or the proper actual thing. And the environment was an absolute death trap. But alas, I told them they could defend the Vanguard. That is very capable with the militia and the army that they had. But after the Vanguard comes the main army, the brutes, and the siege equipment, and that's when it fell.
Yes. And then they proceeded to put all the blame on me when I told them the only way out was to go beneath the caverns. And lo and behold, here they all are alive, and yet somehow I am the villain of this story.
Simply because you walked away and closed the gate behind you? I mean, it was a bit of a whim to believe in the dry
No.
and a bit of a stretch, but hey.
I've told you my side of the story. Ah, yes. Good. I was afraid that it went in one ear and out the other. I wasn't trusting in the whims of the Dryad. I was not trusting in the whims of the Dryad. Do you remember... You remember my paranoia with the Imperial spy? My fear of the advisor?
Definitely.
There are forces there conspiring at all times. And people cannot keep their mouths shut. If I had suggested to someone that they use the Dryad and her magics to get them out, what do you think would have happened?
Well, what would have happened was they would have captured the Dryad, got every soldier out of there, and then probably left all the people to just die and say it wasn't guarded, essentially.
Exactly. Or worse, somehow they blab it to an Imperial spy. And now the Imperial capture...
If they captured the Dryad, then everything would have been fucking worse.
Exactly.
I mean, I wouldn't want to see giant tree fucking people, or creatures or entities, whatever they are, start fucking slamming against Erland's soldiers. Would be fucking devastating.
At best, they would keep her hostage and make her open portals for them. At worst, she would have been burned at the stake like so many before her of her kind.
True.
I understand that they want to be angry at something, but the thing that they should be angry at is the thing that took their home, the Empire. But they don't seem to get that.
No. And this is my fucking home. I've been here for the last fucking 30 odd years. And they call me a fucking coward when I come back to keep defending it, even if I'm dishonorably discharged. I help the people out, not the fucking lords. Not the, well, speaking that you're a lord now, I'm helping you out, but I do need a job.
I'm not a lord. I am in a position of influence, but... And
noble,
I am...
Sorry, a noble.
Well, I am of noble birth.
That's what I was told.
But it is a nobility of another land. In either case...
Well, I might have stretched to here maybe a little bit. Wasn't too sure.
In either case, I'm telling you this not to worry you, but because I feel like you of all people deserve to know. I'm no stranger to plots against my own life, and I will not have these people who I have sacrificed so much to protect tear each other apart and tear others apart simply because they do not know where to direct their rage. I want to help, I do. I've tried talking to them, but they will not hear it.
It's not something you can really talk about. I mean, it's not something you can swear with coin or money or anything of this sort. They're just all... They're all daft.
Yes.
At least a lot of Baylor and Narn, they're pretty daft when it comes to the bigger picture. The rest of the people, they're alright with me, but I mean, I don't think they've somehow convened and told, you know, got everyone on their side. At least not the side to straight up ram a blade through my back if they just felt like it.
Arnold does not need people to do that for him. He or Baylor.
But Baylor has. No, Baylor has. Baylor specifically told me. He can hire people. He knows people. Oh, she knows a pretty little lady with dual daggers that she can send upon me, apparently, if I ever run again. That was the warning Baylor gave me. I don't know
see.
why I would run from my home, but that's what he said.
Bakir, I will extend you this courtesy. If you believe your life under threat, come find me. If someone is so willing to direct their ire that they would kill someone who was not even involved. For all intents and purposes, you were an outsider, a traveling mercenary. There was no obligation for you to stay. There was no obligation for most to stay, and yet they did. So if they're going to threaten your life, let me know. I'll make sure that they are talked to, that they understand where they stand.
Been a fucking big help. But yeah, they start coming at me with a blade or anything, and I fend them off and manage to get away from them. I'll come straight to you.
It should never come to that.
I feel it will come in the shadows. I mean, I live in the poor district. Plenty of corners for people to hide.
I see.
Not to mention, I find the pits. All it takes is one person to bring out a dagger, just because they felt a little more inclined to fight me a little bit more, funnily enough, cowardly.
You see the hypocrisy that they use? The rationales they hide behind, so that they do not efface their own failings.
Well, that's the thing. I ain't seen it yet. I'll know when I see it.
In any case,
I just want to get this shit sorted with Virus. And then I feel like I could do actually one good thing in this fucking world. Well, besides helping the little fuck around.
I'll see if there's any information I can find. You do have my word on that.
Anything would be a massive help.
Though I suppose it is a contractual agreement at this point. But nevertheless, even if it was not, I only want to help people.
Indeed. Said I'll work it off, but hey, if things do go right and I do need to do something of my own accord or something like, I'm willing to just pay the rest of it off of what I haven't worked. In case situations go whatever they will. There's a cruel mistress, you never know what she can fucking throw.
Are you saying that you don't want to be on retainer?
No, not that at all. I'm enjoying the job. I mean, would hope you walk out the walls a little bit more with without your guards, but I guess you meant more of the out of the area as well.
Right.
Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. But for now, though, I don't need the don't have to pay the 5 a day. Just put that towards the silver eye area for the looking up the information and such.
Very good.
Well, I appreciate the talk.
Indeed. I won't
It's been a pleasure,
take up
Myrindal.
any more of your time.
Aye, it's fucking late.
Be safe.
Question. You have anyone else that works for you as a retainer? I saw the speared lady around with you quite a lot, one of the Titans, or Tritons I think they're called.
Yes, I'm very interested in their culture, the Tritons. I try to talk to them anytime I get a chance.
Yeah, I had a good little talk about humanity and how they all work with one of them. I also had information about the, which might be more keen to you, but you probably might have already heard it. The one with the whip, who is more clothed and has a better common tongue. He's, apparently the spear lady that was with you at the moment is, betrayed him, or well, more of attacked him at one point long ago.
Really?
And the Tritons are very cooperative people, from what I was told.
Very interesting. I'll keep
So
that
she
in
might
mind.
be a little bit selfish, so keep that in as a little bit of a awareness tip.
I appreciate that.
Alright. Have a good night.
You as well.
Don't work too hard, eh?
Right.
Oh, and if you ever can, if you ever see Lady Anne again, I think it would be good business. Might own the scribe with some money as well. If you could get her stories and manage to put them in a book and start selling them to the nobles, I'm sure they'd love it.
A very interesting idea. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah. Take care.
Jay, thanks for the follow. Just trying to get him on my side. Because right now, he's loose-lipped. He doesn't really understand the situation he's in. But if we can get him on our side, then bada bing, bada boom, we got another mercenary. It's time that I retire for the night. Busy day ahead of us. Much to learn. Much to learn indeed. It's good to have you back, Servith. Yeah, what a fucking twist. Servith came back. I mean, not that she had a choice. But, Servith's back. Our mercenary friends kind of looking up. The Tritons have gone from being friendly to super wary. So, we'll have to see how that goes. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We'll see. Fulgrim murdered my boys. That was so sad, bro. They were such good guards. Oh, they're dead, and Fulgrim is angry. Did learn that Servith isn't just some cursed weirdo. She's actually the key to all this bullshit, apparently. I think Fulgrim. Okay, you want to know what I think? When Fulgrim was saying that shit to me, of like, you know, she's the key to all of this. She's something that you need. I think she's a source of mana. I think she's a source of mana. Very cool. Whoa. The ring. What ring? You speak of. What ring do you speak of? I have no clue what you say. In either case, it's time to go. I'm gonna respawn and end the stream proper.